When buying solar street lights, do you only look at the nominal WH stated by the seller? Do you assume the higher the value, the longer the battery life? In fact, there is an easily overlooked trap behind this. Nominal WH and usable WH are not the same thing at all. Today, we are going to completely expose this industry trick. First, understand two core concepts. Nominal WH is the ideal theoretical energy calculated based on the battery's rated voltage and capacity. It does not account for any losses. Usable WH, however, is the actual energy the light can use for illumination. After deducting all loss factors such as depth of discharge, temperature effects, battery aging, and controller protection. Put simply, to judge real battery life, only usable WH is reliable. I'll teach you two simplified formulas to clearly distinguish the relationship between them at a glance. Nominal WH is simple. It is just battery voltage multiplied by battery capacity, but usable WH must be calculated by multiplying nominal WH by a usable coefficient. This coefficient typically ranges from 0.55 to 0.75. It depends on factors such as depth of discharge, temperature, battery aging, and controller efficiency. For your reference, typical values are depth of discharge around 80%, temperature derating 90%, aging margin 90%, and controller efficiency 95%. For example, a battery rated at 1500 WH only provides an actual usable capacity of 9 to 3.4 WH, which is less than 65% of its nominal rating. What's even more misleading is the common tactic in bidding. Suppliers calculate backup time based on nominal WH. For instance, a battery rated at 1280 WH nominal is claimed to power the load for 2-3 days, but after accounting for all losses, it only lasts around 1.5 days, in practice effectively cutting the backup time in half. Why do temperature and aging have such a significant impact? Solar street lights operate outdoors year-round. Low temperatures increase battery internal resistance and reduce capacity. At OC, usable capacity drops to only 85%, and at 10C, it falls further to 70%. As batteries age, their capacity continues to decline, leaving only 75-80 of the original capacity after 5 years. In addition, the controller is set with a cutoff voltage to prevent battery damage caused by over-discharging. This means that the last portion of the battery capacity is actually unavailable. Different batteries also have different depths of discharge. Lead-acid batteries have poor resistance to deep discharge, with a recommended DOT of only 50-60, whereas lithium batteries can reach 70-80. Finally, let me teach you the standard formula for calculating battery life days. Battery life days equals usable WH lamp power lighting hours per night. For example, a 40W light that runs 12 hours per night with 788 WH of usable capacity will only last 1.6 for nights in practice. This way, you'll never be misled by manufacturers' nominal ratings again. So, nominal WH is only a theoretical value, while usable WH represents the actual energy available for use. For solar street light projects, all battery life claims must be based on usable WH, otherwise, it will only result in insufficient backup power, customer complaints, and misleading false specifications. Remember, when choosing solar street lights, stop looking only at nominal WH. Always insist on usable WH. That is the only reliable choice.